All right, yeah, man, we live, man. Yes, sir. Let me see what sound effects I got in here. I don't even know what sound effects I got in here to even give you an applause, man. Hold on. What I got in here, man? Damn it, DJ Cole.
Cole?
Yeah, he loads the sounds.
Government names now?
DJ Cole slows the sounds for the sound box. I don't know what he got in here.
We're using fucking government names and shit?
Yeah, man. Man, DJ Roundtable, man. Another episode, man. Got my boy, like one of my day one DJ friends, man. Like we go way back.
We almost on a decade now.
Almost on a decade. People don't know how far we go back, bro.
I'm pretty sure I've known you for a while, but we just weren't friends until at least 2012, 2013.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
I think so. We've always been associates of work. But we've never like been like cool, hang out.
I knew you before the dreads.
You knew me before
when you got the lineup. When you got the lineup by Chubbs.
I used to have the lineup by Chubbs, the ball fade, the part, the little fro with the part in it. We go back to like Hayes days, back to Rio.
Hey, remember we killed that last night at Rio.
Killed the last night at Rio.
I still feel a little salty.
I remember Rio.
I've always been salty about that last night at Rio.
Because it was our last night, or what?
Yeah. Because we got moved to the big room, and because I kept running around my room, and then we fucking joined forces.
It was the first time we were together in a room.
Yeah.
At that last night, we were together in the same room.
The manager tried to. He said, "Hey, we can bring all our people over here to a new spot that's smaller," and it just didn't work. The manager got the owner's approval on it, and it's never worked. I was a little salty, but it ended up being a good thing, honestly, with me progressing. And
it worked out though, because we're still going strong. For everybody to know, DJ Deker, man, that's my boy in the building. For the people that don't know who this is DJ Deker, one of the premier DJs out here, and now Oklahoma. I would say Tulsa, man, but he's kind of graduated into Oklahoma, bro. Like, it's crazy because when I first started DJing, bro, you were just around, bro.
Yeah, I'm moving back out to OKC again.
You're moving to OKC?
Well, not moving, but my DJing, I'm starting to put more OKC spots back in.
That's what's up,
I love the folks out there. I love the folks here, but you got to have a change of atmosphere.
Okay, on some DJ shit for the DJs that don't get to move around like that, like, can you explain like the Tulsa scene crowd and the Oklahoma City crowd? I know how I feel about it, but what's your look on like both scenes?
I feel like Tulsa, they just come to party. Doesn't matter, like especially if you're in downtown.
Yeah.
Versus downtown versus Bricktown, we'll put it on that basis.
Downtown is a downtown versus
downtown Tulsa versus Bricktown. OKC.
Okay.
Bricktown, OKC, they're all about the hottest spot. Yada yada yada. Unless you got some like VIP, like people taking care of trying to grab people from other lines, it's just not gonna be that good. Tulsa, shit. Once one spot's full up, everyone starts fucking moving to the next spot.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, shit. Wait. Are we good to cuss on this podcast?
Hell yeah, man. Be you.
Okay.
Be you. Be DJ Deker. Whoever Deker is, be you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like Oklahoma City, DJing in Oklahoma City is more like the crowd is more conservative, kind of. Like they come out, but they don't really like to like let their hair down and kind of like turn up and dance. And in Tulsa, it's just like
it's all about the image over there.
We like to get lit. Yeah, it's kind of more of an image thing out there.
You got people showing up in damn fucking athletic shorts.
Yeah,
like one athletic shorts.
Right.
Some old Nike Cortezes.
But me, man, I like the challenge though, man. So it's like going out there. I like the people that don't dance and are stiff like that, because I like to go out there and see if I can make them do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now in my DJ career, bro, everything for me is a challenge now. It's no longer just like I want to gig for the hell of it. I just want to be challenging myself at all times. Like, I've done hip-hop so long, like, I want to do house.
Yeah, I know. You've been talking about that.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Saying we got some spots out here where we're at right now. A great
excuse the wind, y'all. We're at Pearl Beach, you know, on a windy, sunny Sunday. That's why
top of the damn roof.
You know, on the rooftop, so, you know, we up here kicking it. But my bad, go ahead.
Like I said, we're definitely going to bring you out here. Saying, you know how it is. A little EDM, a little hip-hop, a little reggaeton.
Yeah.
We're straying more towards the EDM hip-hop side, but you always got to take care of the Latin people.
For sure.
There is a difference between Latin and Mexican, of course.
It definitely is.
A lot of people don't know. Like, they think, like, Latin music is the same as Mexican music. Like Mexican music is more of a country,
slower,
like norteñas, and then corridos. And then you got your Latin, which is your reggaeton, salsa, cumbia, like your sexy dancing music. And you just got to be able to do your Latin music, man.
I'm going to keep it real with y'all, man. Like, it wasn't a Spanish DJ that kind of put me on the scene of, like, Latin music. It was this guy. So it's kind of like, it's kind of crazy to, like, talk, you know, Latin music with a white guy. But he's the one that put me up on the whole scene of it. And I didn't know until I came, you know, started doing something different that it was as big as it was. And I understood why you started doing it, man.
Yeah,
it was
man.
like, yeah.
So shout out Johnny Bananas, man. Shout out
shout out to Johnny Bananas.
That guy is number one DJ. I put my hands down. He number one DJ in this town, like doing events. He's a top 40 Latin. He is Hispanic.
He got that shit on lock.
He is Hispanic, but man, he can play. He's dual vibes, man. He got the Latin parties on lock too. It's crazy. He's doing his thing.
Yeah,
I'm ready. We got him upgraded on equipment.
That's what's up.
Like he wanted to take to his craft. He upgraded, but now we're golden, man. He's been just taking off ever since we done this shit. And
besides
like
Johnny,
he's the one that put me on the Latin stuff. It's like, dude, you gotta start playing this stuff.
Yeah,
like, you gotta cater to the crowd a little bit more. I was like, okay, that's a reality check. Let me do that.
Yeah,
because every once in a while I need a reality check when it comes to DJing.
Of course.
It's nothing that I haven't seen, but I was like, I need it because I'm not doing it enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, DJ Skibbles from Dallas, he out here.
And that's what I was going to just. I was just going to say that
Skibbles be blowing me up on this shit too.
Big shout out to Johnny, but to be real, man, big shout out to all three of y'all, bro. Because, and I'm gonna say that because it is, you know, I know me and you been, you know, rocking for a long time, but you know, I came to y'all, you know, this was like last year, and I told y'all, yo, I'm tired of just doing this one-dimensional music, man. I want to do more than just hip-hop all the time. And I came to you, Skibbles, and Johnny, and I expressed that to y'all, man. And I just appreciate y'all, man, for like taking this serious. Like, yo, he really wants to do this, bro. And
we want to bring you in the crew,
and bringing me in and letting me see what's going on.
A huge ass star in the crew right now. So
man, you feel me? And I never get I it's kind of hard for me because, you know, I've been like a legend out here for so long. So it's kind of like I try to humble myself. So it's like, yo, let y'all know I don't have an ego, man. I'm coming in this. If I got to grind from the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Like, to do something different, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to ever use my ego to you know, get anywhere like on a handout or nothing like that. I'll let my skills do the talking. You know what I'm saying?
He's got to be. It's the biggest thing of being versatile now, especially in today's age.
Yeah. Like,
I just left Vegas, man. They're playing the exact same stuff I'm trying to play. Like, I've learned from Vegas. I've learned from Miami. I've learned from L.A. I mean, it's the exact same stuff. It's party music.
And that's what got me motivated to change my way of DJing is going to L.A. and going to Vegas and seeing the music that they're playing. They're playing everything we're playing, but it's like more of a sped-up tempo. Everything's more, you know, upbeat. You know what I'm saying?
It's really anything you go from 90+ on BPM. Oh, if y'all don't know BPM, it's beats per minute.
Yeah, we got to explain for the people that don't DJ.
It's how fast your song goes.
Yeah, BPM.
Or your instrumental, really.
Yeah.
But
yeah, their BPMs, beats per minute, is pretty damn fast, like 100 and up.
And then I'm mixing songs, and I've took this from you before, every minute and a half to maybe between a minute and 2 minutes of a song. Like, you get your hook, your intro, your song. I got an intro that's like 15 to 30 seconds into it. So I take including intros, like a minute to 2 minutes a song, because people get tired of that same song. And like, there's specific songs like that. You got No Hands by Waka Flocka.
Or Wipe Me Down. They want to hear all the
Roscoe
whole thing.
Dash. Like, you got that stuff that's like 3 top-notch verses. Like, you can't stop that. But like, there's other songs out there like you can only play a minute.
Yeah, hook verse hook.
It's like,
get up out of there.
It'll tire people out.
And a lot of local artists don't understand that as well, man. So I'm glad we're talking about it, man. It's like, we can't play you guys' whole song, man. We gotta mix it real quick. You know, we don't want to. And when it comes to requests and people asking for requests, the people got to understand that we don't want to just play your song that you asked us to play. We want to mix it in. So sometimes you have to wait. You know what I mean? Until we find a beats per minute song that matches what you want us to play.
And I appreciate local artists. Local artists are great. I mean, shout out to some of the guys. They've been upgrading their music. I've had a couple people that said they want to perform. I said I can't do performing during the DJing, but I can link you up with other people
and venues
venues that do local artists all the time. I can put you in the company that you need to be. And then once I see your music is going, and once I hear it, what can I put around it?
Yeah,
I'll play it. I mean, there's guys that are just going to Atlanta almost every month or two, doing their recordings done. They're coming out more top 40 stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They were born like straight hip hop, but they kind of moved to the top 40. That's where the money's at right now.
That's where the big bucks.
You want your songs played on the radio. You got to figure out how to move to the top 40 because the hip hop scene's honestly locked down.
Mm-hmm.
There's no more labels really pushing those local artists
unless
you have a giant following. I'm talking about on Instagram, like minimum 50K followers, and I'm not talking about paid followers. I'm talking about interaction on every post.
Movement.
I'm talking you have 50K followers, you gotta have at least 10,000 likes on each picture or video you do, because if you don't have that, most labels are going to think that you're paying for your followers.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing, especially going on in Tulsa. People are paying for followers. I mean, what, is it $100 to get 5K followers or something like that?
I'm not sure, man. I didn't know a lot of people were still doing that, man, because I thought that they were kind of cracking down on it on Instagram. But, I mean, people find their ways around, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I thought they were cracking down on it, man, because I know a lot of people got cracked down on that. Like, they had a lot of followers. Like, they kind of did like a system sweep, and people lost a lot of followers, ghost followers and shit they had.
Well, coders always figure out a way.
Find a way.
You got coders actually in the Facebook brand, which everyone does know Facebook does on Instagram. But, like, they got coders actually in there. They sell their code to be able to all those robots.
Yeah.
So
same thing going on with sneakers right now, man. People are selling those fucking bots, man, and getting those sneakers.
I don't want to talk about that.
Man, bro.
I just lost some the Sakai waffles, those black ones and those white ones. And I was gonna rock those in Vegas for my birthday. Man, I just turned 28, but I was just trying to rock those in Vegas. Those go perfect with shorts and everything.
When it comes to the sneaker world now, bro, the thing that I'm doing now, because I've been a sneakerhead since I've been in high school, bro.
For sure, I've seen all the stuff. I've seen all the jewels you had.
Oh man,
you brought out some of those jewels at Hayes back in the day.
I did, man, and that's when the bots wasn't so crazy.
Those little the pump ones. Was it the?
Oh, I had
the pumps on the tongues.
I had plenty of pumps. I had the Shacks. The D Brown pumps. I had a few, man. I always go for the old school shoes, and that's when the bots wasn't that bad. But now it's ridiculous to the point where it's like now I just don't even go for the shoe I want until the hype is over, and I'm just like, I'll pay the big head price.
I mean,
fuck it.
I've been on Yeezy for past 2-3 years.
Yeah, it's been me too.
Hands down. 350s are the most comfortable shoe. I don't rock 700s. I don't rock.
I'm gonna let you speak on this because I'm glad you're saying this right now.
Was it the 500s?
I want all my homies to listen to what you're saying.
The 500. I don't rock those. They ain't my style. Few people can pull them off. There was a couple 700s I really wanted, but of course it was the black with the orange stripe and then the green, or the black with the green stripe. It looks like kind of like a NASCAR shoe. But I like the Yeezys, but I also like the original Yeezys.
The Nike joints.
Now I'm getting into Jordan 1s.
But again, before we get to Jordan 1s, you definitely said the 350 Yeezy is the best comfortable shoe that you've worn in, DJ'd in, moved around in.
Hands down, everyone see me in this damn town. It tells I got those yellow ones. I got the frozen yellows. I got the white ones are with the first white ones. Not the pure ones, but like can't remember the name of it.
Like the off-white kind of ones. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the name of them.
I've had those. I've had those tan ones. Those tan ones, those are like my, literally I can wear like my khaki shorts. Those are like my casual. I can put a polo on.
For sure.
They're comfortable. I can go walk around. I mean, I was in Vegas with this stuff. Like, my feet don't hurt, but everyone else's feet are like, damn.
Man, I'm glad you're saying this, bro, because I tell my boys all the time this, and they're like, man, what do you
They
think?
don't know.
I'm going to get a pair. And it took me a year to convince DJ Styles to get some Yeezys. He finally got some a year later, and he's seen what I'm talking about. It's like, I'm not trying to convince y'all just because it's a Yeezy. I'm telling y'all for comfortability. Like, I've DJed these all night, and my feet do not hurt. I wear some retro Jordans all night, and my fucking feet feel like knives are cutting my shit.
I already got some Dr. Scholl's.
Man, I'm gonna have to get some Dr. Scholl's for my retros.
My Air Jordan ones.
Shit,
dude. Hey, you know what? So me, Johnny, and Skibbles all rock them too. We got fucking Oreo rock them because where he DJs at, where he's kind of like the.
Gotta get Oreo here next time too, man. Oreo, stop dodging me, man. Get your butt on here, man.
Well, Oreo is kind of like the manager of all the DJs at that bar. The bar owner actually bought him a pair of the Purebreds Pirate Blacks. He's too scared to wear them all the time. Like, dude, those are easiest things to clean.
Why is he so scared to wear them?
It's getting messed up. He
values them very much.
Bands. He wears the. Oh, I can't remember the name.
Oreo sounds like a simple guy.
Yeah.
He sounds like simple. He doesn't want to go too much, and if he has something of value, he probably thinks highly of them. You know what I'm saying? And I do that sometimes too. I got some ones that I've probably never wore just because I don't want to mess them up. But I know if I don't wear them after time, they're gonna probably crumble. You know what I'm saying?
Me, I like wearing my shoes.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, people are like, why you wear your Yeezys every time? I was like, A, I want to feel comfortable, and B, I don't give. They're just. I got them at retail, and I didn't pay $400 or $500 for them. I will never do that.
Yeah, it's
the most I'll go is probably $50 over retail.
I paid a little pricey price for one pair of my Yeezys.
Yeah, but which ones though?
They're my which ones were they, man? I got them from the shoe store downtown, man.
Oh yeah.
Called?
Silhouettes.
Which one were they? I forgot. I think it was the green orange joints. Yeah.
I haven't got the. I've been wanting those so bad.
I paid $500 for those, and that's the most I paid for Yeezys. You know what I mean?
Those are ones I actually would. I think they're about doing their release on them again because they're releasing all the old stuff. They're not getting released like the first generation V1s 350s ever again.
Yeah,
they won't do that. But
I end up always. I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I end up always going back to Jordan. Like, I try my best to keep getting a pair of Yeezys.
It's what you grew up in.
It's what I grew up in, man. And the comfortability doesn't matter. I always end up going back. Like, I just traded a pair of Yeezys for 2 pair of Retro 8s. And it's like...
See, I didn't grow up in the Jordan culture. I grew up in more, because I was a BMX. I did BMX. I did the tricks on the bikes. Bikes and stuff. So... But also played soccer. So, I had my Adidas shoes. All my Adidas running shoes. But then
Supras?
I didn't have Supras. I had Etnies. I had Vans. And I had, of course, you can't forget I had those DC shoes that everyone had. I had the DC loafers also.
I was just about to say DC next.
That was like the 2010 grind.
Yeah, if you were skating, who didn't have those?
Everyone, Rob Dyrdek made those things popular.
I don't know why Matt Lip pops in my head, but I think of DC shoes.
Yeah, no, because I'm pretty sure he wore them. Them and the Supras.
He had them shits when I first met him. He used to wear those big ass ones.
Anytime I went to Quickie Mart,
yeah.
big skate store, BMX store, longboard store. They definitely had everything that you need.
Yeah, man. Let me ask you this, man. During your DJ career, man, what has been the most funnest gig that you've ever done, bro? What's the funnest gig that you've had? That you can look back and you like, damn, that was the best time I've ever had DJing. Best look, the most fun. I got paid good. This was a perfect night. What's your favorite?
I have 2 events, but difference is going between pay good and then have a great time.
Give me both of them.
The one that was a good time was in Faster OKC.
When
they had there was no limit on capacity, basically.
Damn.
They were just pumping people in. Security guards taking $20, $30 at the door just to get them in.
Allegedly.
And it was a fun time. I think it was the week before my birthday. That's when I was doing a fast learn here in town, and ended up linking up with some of the managers in OKC when I went out there. Another gig. So I ended up booking that. That was a really good time. And I didn't even have a chance to drink. I literally went there sober. And I left sober because it was like I was going hard. It's like
you was more focused on DJing.
I was so focused. I was having a fun time. I was on the mic. It was one of the first times I was really on the mic a lot.
That's when you know it's popping. When you grab the mic and you're like,
if I'm on the mic a lot, I'm in a good zone.
Yeah.
Like, especially, I'd get on the mic a lot when I'm drinking, but if I'm not drinking on the mic,
you're in the zone.
It's a great time.
Yeah, it's that I'm on fire right now. I can feel myself.
Good money, but also good time. It was a private party. It wasn't a club.
Okay.
It was a private party. Now, LA Angels pitcher, if y'all follow MLB, professional baseball.
We'll throw it in.
Archie Bradley.
Okay.
I did his Halloween party this past year.
Oh, you showed me that.
He literally paid for his neighbors to go to a hotel.
Wow.
So he had like 5 neighbors around him. Like, it was a rich-ass house. I saw a shoe collection. I was like, I was drooling a little bit. It puts everyone else's shoe collection in Tulsa to shame.
Oh, my God.
I'm pretty sure it does.
He's a billionaire.
Every off-white possible.
Damn.
I think I saw more than at least 16, 17 of them.
Damn.
I didn't know there's that many off-whites.
He's a multimillionaire for sure.
He was a big Jordan guy.
So that was
even his wedding. He was wearing Jordans. I think it was.
While he was getting married.
Yeah, he got married.
Wow,
he got married to his longtime girlfriend.
That's deep. That lets you know how deep Jordan goes, man.
She cool. She cool as hell. She even at his wedding he had like different Jordans on the wall.
Oh, he's a sneakerhead.
In glass boxes.
He's a sneakerhead.
I think it was the Concords. Are those 11?
That's the all black and white ones.
The black and white ones. He got married in the Lowe's.
Wow. He's a real sneakerhead.
That guy he's a great guy, man. I did this party, and I was worried about how sound because he had a neighbor. He said, crank that up. I have never had my subwoofer. I had a QSC subwoofer. I just turned the frequency down, so got a little bit more harder on the low.
A little bit more
and
hit.
I had that thing on plus 75% about to clip.
In his house.
It was loud.
Was the walls knocking?
EDM.
Pictures up there or anything? And nothing fell off the walls or shit?
No, he didn't really have. The only thing he had on his walls really, anything that's valuable. What's what I could see. He have art on the wall, so I know how valuable art.
He had a room for it or something.
But it didn't move. Everything was secured to the wall, anchored to the wall.
Okay.
And one thing, if he had that biggest, like 100-inch TV or 83-inch.
Wow.
It's really big. Biggest hell. I was like, I really wanted to connect to it, but he didn't have an HDMI cord to move out because he's rated his internet off it. So it was like.
That would have been crazy.
I just wanted to do my logo on there so bad. It was really good. Let
me ask you this, man. Since you gave me 2 of your best, more favorite gigs, give me 2 of your worst experiences ever. Whether it was pay, whether you didn't get paid for something, or whether it just was a shitty gig. It's just like you DJ'd for a fucking riot of people or something.
It was bad, but it was good.
Okay.
I have one. I really haven't had a bad gig, but I've had one that was unpaid.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing a donation, like a kind of charity event for Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Yeah.
And they had a rescue out there, like animal rescues. I ended up getting a cat out there. Damn thing was hissing at every vet tech. I went up there and things started purring at me. I was like, wow. I got a cat now.
Wow.
But it was probably one of the worst ones because it was just really strict on music. And then I played music, then they want something else. And then they said, well, you can play this. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Because I don't want to ruin my... It was all around.
That sucks. When you have a gig, somebody's telling you to play. It was fine
at the end of the day, but it was definitely a lesson to learn about doing those type of events.
Damn. So that was the worst?
Yeah, I mean, I've been pretty much... I mean, I'm not including events that are kind of dead because there's other events that have been going on, like concerts. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
But that's when I got sassed that much. And it's the reason why I don't do weddings a lot Also, is this because I get nagged at, like the bride and groom want this.
Yeah.
But then you got the drunk uncle or auntie
Yeah.
that, give me. They want this, and I said, no, I can't do it. This is what the bride and groom want, and they get all mad, they pissy. So I've lost some equipment sometimes.
Yeah.
Once I did lose equipment once. I lost my SX2 the first time I had it.
You lost it at a gig?
Yeah.
Damn.
It got replaced, but it was good.
That CC, like, one of my worst gigs, man, is when I had an out-of-town gig, and I was hyped about it, bro. I prepped for it, everything, the people that's down there were ready. They were ready for me. I'm not going to say where, because I'm still going back there, so I don't want them to know,
Is it up north or south? I can kind of figure out where it's at. If it's north or south.
It's a little north.
Okay.
But
I know where it's at.
the people were hyped for me, bro. I came there prior weekend and I shut that shit down, so they were ready for part 2. They were like, "Well, we want part 2 of this shit." So I had prepped for it and everything, man, and I just had a shitty day, the day of. So I kind of rushed to get out of town, get out of here. Like everything that's going on in Tulsa, I'm like, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting my hotel. I'm getting out of here. So I get to the venue and open the trunk to get my turntables and my computer and shit, and it's not there. Only thing is there is my backpack. So I'm like, where the fuck is my turntables? Come to find out, I left my turntables here at a prior nightclub that I had just DJ'd the prior night. I'm 4 hours away. Just to give you another clue. I'm 4 hours away, so I'm not driving back. I have to DJ in like an hour. I said, whatever's in this backpack, I'm going to have to make it work. All it was my laptop and some cables. So I DJ'd with my laptop all night. Worst fucking experience ever. Couldn't mix shit,
So I've actually kind of...
No Wi-Fi. Nothing. And it was just
kind of
terrible.
why anytime I go out of town, I have a checklist. Even when I go to OKC, I do have a checklist.
Yeah.
And I'll literally pull out of my apartment where my garage is at. I'll pull out, and right before I hit the gate, I'll literally go check, make sure I have everything.
Speakers, cables.
The cables I don't have to worry about. Cables are in my backpack where my laptop is. That's the first thing that goes in my passenger seat. Literally, it's buckled in there.
Yeah.
And my second thing will always be my hookah bag. You always know my hookah backpack.
Oh, really?
I gotta have that.
That's how I am now.
I kind of learned how to do Tetris a lot. So with my back of my truck,
No, the stack is pretty good.
Got my cover over it. I don't leave my DJ gear in the truck. I will tell you that.
Great.
I do not leave it in there.
I don't either.
I will leave it.
Lessons learned.
If I'm out of town, I'll leave it at that venue, and I'll come grab it in the morning. Because if it gets stolen at the venue, they got insurance.
I have no problem taking my shit home and driving home to get my shit. I'm not going to leave it nowhere overnight.
That's why I got a
car.
garage. Holy shit. My garage is... I finessed the hell of that garage between my previous one at my apartment. Dude, I can fit my motorcycle, my truck, and I got plenty of room. I got all my DJ gear in there.
Yeah.
I'm about to add more gear. I got my brother's gear in there, too.
Speakers and shit, too.
Yeah. It's fully insured and shit. It's just and I've added a lock to it. So the garage can't come up anymore without the lock.
Yeah.
The door, there's another door to it. It's dual locked now. I've told apartment clubs I changed the key. I changed out the screws in the door. You can't break in that door no more.
Got it down pat.
Because I tested it for the door thing, where you kick that door down.
Yeah.
How hard it is. I broke the screws out the 5th time I hit the door, so I replaced it, and I put screws that are probably 5 inches thick in that thing. So I don't have to worry about that shit ever being broken into. And even if they get into the door, they gotta figure out how to move the motorcycle out of the way.
Oh, it's a whole.
The door opens in, so the motorcycle's blocking the door anyway.
It's a whole task.
Yeah,
It's a whole task trying to get your equipment. That's how it should be, man. We got to protect our stuff.
I mean, I've had equipment stolen out of my truck before. I had 2 Denon 3900s.
I remember the day you told me that.
The Denon 3900s, yeah, that was...
I've seen so many people's stuff get taken, man, out of their car, man, speakers and shit like that over the years. So it kind of gave me a lesson to yo, do not leave your shit because you've seen it happen so many times.
I've seen people in Dallas.
Let me ask you this, man. This is for like the up and coming DJs that they come to me a lot and ask me this question, and I just want to hear from like somebody like you that give them a different perspective. How do you, somebody that does a lot of gigs, like here in Tulsa, and you're booked every single weekend? Same thing for like Oklahoma City and out of town too. We move around. Me, you, Johnny, Skibbles. We move around different states.
You're just asking if they how to get gigs.
Well, yeah. How? Well, not exactly
how they start.
How to get gigs, but how do new DJs approach trying to get gigs at different spots? This is like the number one question that I'm asked.
So the biggest thing, and I can attest to this because I've tested a DJ with this. And he's big now. Let me say by the name, Timbo Slice. I don't know if you met Tim.
Yeah.
Tim is, I love saying this, but actually, I wish I could be like this. He's the most humble DJ. He's the most funny, friendly DJ in the world. Like, I can attest to that. It's like, there ain't one bad interaction with him. He wanted to learn how to DJ. He did learn how to, but he asked what to do. I was like, dude, let me get you at the Hookah Lounge. Mm-hmm. Hookah Lounge on South Tulsa.
Which Hookah Lounge was it?
The Buzz.
Hookah. The Buzz? Okay, Buzz Hookah.
Out on 103rd Memorial. I tell everybody, if you want to really learn how to get your DJing tight.
Yeah.
But also how to get a crowd happy with you that's chilling. Not there to party, but chilling.
Yeah. Listening to your actual mix.
A hookah lounge is the way to go.
Yeah.
You're definitely not going to pay.
I agree.
So your hookah lounge can go from a $75 to $150 pay. Don't go in there expecting to get $150 a night. Mm-hmm. You're working 9 to 1 at most hookah lounges. They're not after hours. You're working 9 to 1. Don't expect to go in there trying to get big money. There are some exceptions. If you're not like a club DJ, but you're an event DJ where you can actually charge a door cover and promise people after the third, fourth time that you've DJ'd there, you can kind of do a door cover.
Yeah, get a little
make your money. But my best thing is like you got to hit these hookah lounges up.
Yeah. See some DJs look at it like this. If they go in there and kind of leverage and be like, yo, I'll DJ for $75 to get started or $100 to get started, they feel like they're undercutting the Dekers. They're undercutting the Skibbles, the Me's, the Johnny. You know what I mean?
The hookah lounges I don't care as much about.
Yeah.
Because they're starting. Yes, we need more
So you saying hookah lounges, period, is where they should start?
Yes, where they should start.
And that's good to have those hookah lounges to start there.
Because also you're going to find your point to where a lot of times hookah lounges you can bring your own liquor in to. Like, you're going to find your point to where you're going to be able to DJ to.
And leverage your own money.
How much you can drink and shit. It's like, do not drink while you're at the hookah lounges unless you know your limits.
PSA from DJ Deker. And Big Rich.
I've had DJs there that were talking shit on me prior to past like years ago, and then they come to Hook Lounge. They're just drunk as hell. They don't know where they're at. But I will say for Timbo Slice, goddamn that guy, love that guy. He went through there. He got in the bars, and then when I left for my military career, I put him at the Big Bar downtown. I literally put my stamp on him, and he's just been pushing on.
Swimming by himself ever since.
Yeah, like I said, he's just a really, 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 really humble guy, and he makes friends everywhere. He's getting really good at DJing. I have no complaints about him.
So hookah lounge route is the way to go for the up and coming DJs that want to kind of get in the game and get their style and fill out for who they are. Besides
having been on the mic, that's really is. Tim's got some mic skills because it is like I kind of get scared or like I lose courage
bit, you know
on the
I mean?
mic.
Yeah.
Sometimes, depending where I'm DJing at. It is disheartening sometimes. Like you may not get a uproar, but as long as you just keep pushing through.
Yeah.
If I can be good as Skibbles on the mic,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
Yeah, I'm a mic person too, man. I like.
I know you. I've
to touch the people.
Heard.
You know what I mean? And I was never always like that, bro. I had somebody doing it for me, and I used to DJ, so I kind of would like be like, you know what? I need to start talking myself because I don't want anybody thinking that I'm dissing them or something. You know, and you hear from somebody else like, hey,
don't tell
girl.
Skibbles that Skibbles be dissing everybody.
Yeah, Skibbles.
Anyone that's ruining the vibe in there.
Yeah.
What's up?
I don't really get vibe ruiners. I don't really get that many vibe ruiners. Let me ask you this, though, because you brought up a good point, man, and I wanted to ask you about, this is going to be one of my questions, too. You said when you went to a hookah lounge, you had a guy that was hating on you, that was kind of talking down on you. How do you deal with people that, you know, that in your same field as we are, and you kind of hear your name, talked about by other guys? Does it like discourage you to go, see what's going on with it, or you just keep it moving?
At this point, like I learned back in Rio days.
Yeah.
At this point, I was like, screw the haters.
Facts.
I move along. I do my jam. I get paid. What they're talking about is not affecting my money.
Right.
What affects my money is if crowd leaves. So as long as I'm doing my thing, the crowd's there. It's not affecting my money.
Right.
I'm in a good. His point's invalid, basically.
Right.
He hasn't upgraded himself, or he hasn't made himself the best person he can to prove himself that he can DJ these type of crowds.
Yeah.
Hookah Lounge is a chill crowd, so when I hear that, I did feel some type of way. But at the end of the day, it's like, is he paying me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There ain't no pay coming from this guy's mouth. So if I got an owner or I got some other DJs say, hey, try this, I'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And this thing, like, and when it comes to requests too, and I talked about requests, 80% to 95% of requests we get is stuff we're gonna play.
I'm playing already.
There's that 5% is kind of like the weird stuff. Like I had not really weird, like, but Megan Thee Stallion song last night. I don't remember which one it was, but it was something I didn't have, something that wasn't on Beat Source, so I couldn't stream it. I don't know which one it was. It may have been super brand new and just hadn't been licensed yet for the DJ websites. But
how do you deal with that, man? When somebody asks you for a request and you don't have it, and it's packed and you're trying to do your job, like what do you tell the person? Like
honestly, I literally be on phones like, man, I don't recognize the artist, I don't recognize the song, so I know I don't have it downloaded. Do you have anything else you like to request?
Do you have time to tell them that if it's packed?
I literally tell them that.
Damn.
Because there's like
me,
you
man.
said, you got that minute. You got that minute, 2 minute song.
Yeah.
You already have your next song loaded already.
Right.
So you have a chance either take a drink, talk for a second.
Yeah. Dance
or you're talking on the mic. Like it's literally you have this time frame to do stuff.
Right.
So it's not that bad. There's people that don't like requests. We're not saying names. We're not saying names because I won't say that.
Yeah, we won't say Big Rich. We won't.
No.
We're not going to say that. We're not going to say Big Rich. But I do.
I don't like drop names. I like keeping good connections with everybody, and it's just like that's just how they float their boat. So it's just on their personal vibe.
9 times out of 10, they're always asking me for a request that I'm definitely 100% going to play.
I'd be like, got it, perfect. Give me a little bit on it. I got you. That's literally my little saying. Like, that's a great song request. I got you.
Hopefully everybody doesn't see this, but my trick is I say yes to everything. Will you play this? If I don't have it, I'm going to say, got you.
Yeah, but so I had a person ask for a song.
They'll come back. And I'll say it again.
I had a person
it's coming.
request stuff from like 11 o'clock, and it was busy. I ended up starting moving into my newer music from my 2000s.
Yeah, a whole different set.
And it was like, they want to go back to 2000. I'm like, oh, no, I can't do it. Like, it did, from when I started, when I took that original Instagram boomerang at 22:07, or have people, regular people, 10:07 p.m. to 10:30 p.m., how the whole vibe was, like the amount of people were in there, I had to change it. I mean, I think I played 2000 up to 22:45, 10:45. Sorry, I'm on military time. I can't.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you yes. Whatever you want, yes. I have it. I don't even have it, but yes. If you come back again, I'm gonna say yes.
When my hard drive works, I got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say I have it. I got you. And then when the club lights come on, I'm be like, well, I have more requests in front of you, so I'm sorry. I had to get those first.
Hey, if you want to find an external, an external hard drive, there's one on top of Hotel Indigo.
Hey man.
Hey, that hard drive crashed 3 times on me.
You left it there.
Last Saturday actually, and I was
fuck this hard drive. I'm leaving it here.
It was my birthday. It was my birthday. It was my birthday for Tulsa before I went to Vegas.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a power issue. So I thought my subwoofer was, because I did run 2 subwoofers on the same outlet. I thought that was draining it. Like, no, it wasn't that. So I turned that down. Still kept doing it. So I turned it back up. No problem. Thought it was my lights. I had a little extra lights. I had a light show going on. That wasn't it.
That wasn't it either.
Ended up texting one of the DJs, at Oreo specifically. It's actually, I guess it's happened to him before, where his hard drive kind of kept getting moved around, so the cord kept going in. Now, this is my fault, because I used the table instead of my DJ booth, which you know the DJ booth I have.
Mm-hmm.
Very stable. No one can't, if someone pushes into it, it's not going to move around. Mm-hmm. I had a table that Saturday. I was too lazy to set up, which, my fault. My bad. I'm sorry if you came to party with me last Saturday.
Hey, man.
I didn't text him, like, man, it's probably your hard drive. Ended up moving it up underneath my turntable up to where my laptop is, so it's in a stable position, and running. It stopped 3 times before I did that. So when I put it up there, it ran perfect. It ran fine.
So what's the move, man, when something crashes like that in the middle of a set?
You just gotta take a joke. Like, literally, I said I had technical difficulties. I'm sorry. I know I'm trying to party. I think I booed, but the booze started with my friends. So it was a joke.
All your drunk homies.
And as soon as I got it going that third time, or after that third time, I cranked it up for the next hour. Dude, that song, I ended up actually, Big Soulja.
Big Draco.
Shout out Big Soulja.
Man, Big Draco. You can never go wrong with Big Draco, man. Y'all better be sleeping on Draco.
Playing Crank That by Soulja Boy, and he, it just set the rest of the fucking that last hour off perfectly.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with Big Draco, man.
And you can you.
Yo, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, Soulja Boy does not get the credit he deserves, man. Like, sometimes he can be the go-to. Sometimes when shit is like you don't know what to play, like you can always go to a Soulja Boy record and turn this shit up.
It's all what we grew up with.
Yeah, it's what.
The bars are 21. Yes.
Yeah.
The bars, getting in the bars, 2000 now.
I think people are more appreciative of Soulja Boy now in this generation than when he was actually popping, to be honest with you. Because now when you play a Soulja Boy song like this right here, like when you play something like that, people feel the nostalgic feeling of it. Like, I was here when this came out. And now they started singing this shit now.
What's the Soulja Boy song? Was it Kiss Me Through the Phone or?
Kiss Me Through the Phone, we just heard earlier.
Okay. So I played that. Usually I'll go into Turn My Swag On.
Yeah.
Because I'll come from Pony.
Pop up out
Kiss Me Through the Phone. And it just like starts lighting up. And I got some hype songs coming after it. And it's like.
Got a whole little set going. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to go up.
Like, we take it home.
You definitely gotta control this crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, I got some other DJs that do play a little too hard. Like, man, you gotta learn how to split your songs up. You can go hype up to like 10 songs, but you gotta learn how to hit that slow song. Like, my slow songs are Pony, Sexy Can I, or semi-slow song but sexy, Don't Tell 'Em by Jeremiah. And the Migos remix.
Yeah.
You gotta learn how to break the stuff up.
Yeah.
Because you don't break it up, it's gonna be a fight.
Yeah. Depending on how good your mic game is. I always say this, man, because a lot of people kind of say that, like, you can't go too hype, but you really can go as hype as you want as long as you can control.
As long as you're watching the crowd.
Yeah, as long as you're watching the crowd and you can control what you say on the mic. Like, don't just hype it up and say, "Oh, middle fingers up." Like, just kind of like control it. And you can.
That's a concert. That's a concert. That's a concert mic experience right there.
Yeah,
for sure.
You can hype it up on some, depending on what song you're playing and how you play it. I always tell people, like, it's not the song you play, it's the way you play that song. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the way you play it. Instead of saying, like, middle fingers up for Walk Around the Club, fuck everybody, I would probably tell people to pull their phones out, put it on selfie mode, and we're going to say fuck you to the people that didn't come here tonight. Something like that. You know what I mean? Where they won't be doing it to each other.
So,
you know what I mean?
Recently,
so it depends on how you play the song.
I kind of evolved a little bit on my mic. It's just like I've added to my little bag of shit.
That's dope.
I'd be like, right after hype song going into the intro, I was like, if you're having a good fucking time, give me a hell yeah.
On me.
And they'd be fucking saying, I said, if you're having a fucking good time, give me a hell fucking yeah. I was like, hey, this brings back to the shit like a WWE, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I'm going to keep it real with you, man. That's been one of my... and it's crazy what you just said, because I've been doing, concerts, for a long time, for years, man, from the Imperials to the Hazes to the what's the downtown venue that does all the big concerts? Cane's Ballroom.
Cane's.
I've done.
You done a couple of those shows.
I've done a lot of them, man. And one of my phrases has always been...
We see the Post Malone song you be playing.
Yeah. And one of my phrases has always been that
light
one,
light it up.
And that phrase that you just said is one of my phrases I always use, and I got that from Stone Cold Steve Austin, bro. That's crazy that you kind of just said that. It just made me it just rung my head. I'm like, I got that from Stone Cold.
I don't watch wrestling a lot, but when they recently just said he's coming back for his last match, he didn't really have a final match because of his knee injury. So he's coming back to WrestleMania. He is coming back to WrestleMania for really his final match to leave, to end his legacy. Not end his legacy, but end his finally have a proper career ending. Dude, I'm gonna watch WrestleMania. I gotta be on base that day.
I haven't watched wrestling since NWO, bro.
But
that's the last time I watched wrestling was NWO.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching this stuff.
NWO broke up. That was the ending of my
New World
watching
Order
wrestling career, man. But before we my bad. What'd you say?
Go ahead, man.
I want to touch on one thing too. Broncos. Well, how you think they're gonna do this year?
Okay, I really don't care about Russell Wilson. I'm just glad Sierra in town though. Sierra.
Hey, Russell's a nice addition, man. Y'all look. He's a nice addition, man.
We're talking about how much we gave up. When if I look at it at the end of the day, not really.
Okay.
Not a lot. Now, okay. Let's put it like this.
Give me a quick analysis.
Von Miller, he went to a different team.
He did.
For 1 year.
Got him a ring. Now he's in another team.
$30 or $100 bet that he comes back to the Broncos. Not this season, but the season after that. With Russell Wilson.
For who? For Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
I'll take that bet. $100.
With him being there, I feel like he would come back. He has been a Broncos his career. It's it's in his blood. He got traded for some bullshit.
I'll take that bet. I don't think he's coming back. I think he's done, bro.
I got you.
I don't think he's coming back.
Not this season, but the next season. I feel like he got that 1 year contract over there.
He's a champion now, bro. I don't think he's coming back. He's done.
He's going to be taxing a little bit, but I feel like I mean, we all know him from Tulsa. His ex lives here, and
y'all can get Megan before y'all can get Von Miller back.
Ooh,
yeah.
Ooh. You
All right, man.
You want to bring Megan on the podcast?
Yeah, Megan, come on. We need you on the podcast. Come on, man. Let's talk about Von Miller. Let's talk some shit.